I'm John Peters. I'm the Public Works Director for the City of Deltona. The process of getting water to our customer is a very laborious process. First of all, we have to get permits from the St. Johns River Water Management District to remove water from the aquifer. Quite often we have to do offset to be able to do that, and there are costs to those offset projects. Then when we actually remove the water from the aquifer, we typically chlorinate the water prior to sending it out into the system. The chlorination process is a disinfectant to make the water safer. And then we have a very extensive water line network that gets the water to the house. And then at the house, you have a meter, keep track of how much water is being used, and that is the basis for your bill, is your actual usage. That's how your bill is ultimately determined. Primarily, the bill has a base fee component, and then it has a usage component. The base fee component is basically what I always have called an availability fee. It costs so much money to have the lines, the plants, and the people to get the water to your property, whether you use water or not. And then the usage which you actually use. So we try to find a balance between the base fee and the usage fee to where it's fair. Take someone who lives up north part of the year, they're not here. If it was strictly a usage fee, they wouldn't pay anything. But by having a base fee, they at least pay that amount of money to have the water available to their property, because we have costs whether we sell 1 gallon or we sell 100 million gallons. And so that base fee takes care of that, and it makes it fair for everybody. Periodically, we hire a consultant to evaluate our rate structure. As part of that evaluation, they look at what our actual production cost is, what our costs involved, and then we adjust the rates accordingly. We just went through that process just recently. We will be taking a proposal to the Commission later this year to increase some of our rates so that we will be financially viable. You know, we need to be financially viable because of our bonding and to our customers. As part of that rate study process, that's how we come up with the amounts. I think the two most important things I would like for the residents to understand is, first of all, providing water to our customer is a highly regulated industry. We answer to the Florida Department of Environmental Protection and the St. Johns River Water Management District. We have certain costs because of the regulatory process that is hidden to the average person, but it's quite extensive. The second is that we have a fairly high level of debt. And if you look around Central Florida, what you will find is those municipalities who have lower utility rates typically have no debt. Those utilities that have higher water and sewer rates typically have a high level of debt. Unfortunately, we fall in the category of high level of debt because we're a fairly new city. A lot of that debt was brought on when we took over Deltona Water. We're in the process of trying to pay off those debts over time, and over time the rates will come down as we pay off those debts.